Hi everybody, welcome back to Clav Bricks. Today we're doing something a little bit different. This is my first time I've ever used this BrickLink studio software. It's new to me. I know a lot of people who are really good at it on BrickLink. So this build kind of doesn't do a lot of the things that people have done with this justice, but I wanted to show what I created for the first time on it off. So I just thought I'd make this video. What I did was I built a timeline based off of the TV show Loki. I called this one Loki's Jetski timeline, even though it's Mobius who has the Jetski idea in his head. I thought that it would still be off the TV show, so I titled it Loki's Jetski timeline. So basically what I did was I built two different jet skis, one styled for Loki, one styled for Mobius, the way that I thought that they would like the jet ski. Mobius's is based off the TVA and sort of how I thought he would like a jet ski to be. Something fun, you know. It includes a biscuit and a towing cable, which could be simplified, but I didn't know how to do it any better than the way that I did it. And then we have Loki's jet ski, which is a really Asgardian-inspired Loki-coloured jet ski. I even tried to include the horns on the handlebars. And I just thought, you know, like, it sounds really dumb, you know, like, but what if there was a timeline similar to Waterworld, which is a terrible movie, in my opinion. Some people like it, that's their choice, but where the entire world was sort of ocean-based and Mobius did get to use his jet ski fairly regularly. So I thought maybe I'd come up with a sort of design that fits that brief. I know this is my first one, so it's very simple. And I also used a couple of the designs that LEGO have already used for jet skis to come up with my two variations of the jet skis. The Loki one was probably the template for the Mobius one, so I feel like that one I might have been able to do better now, but I'm overall happy with it. For my first ever build on BrickLink Studio, I'm totally wrapped with that. And I also even designed the minifigures for what I thought the set could include, but they're just on paint.net, so they're nothing special. They're not a real minifigure, but they're just the way that I would have thought them to be. And yeah, I just thought, hey, I might as well share this with you guys because I had fun doing it, and I can show you the afters. I haven't rendered it or anything like that, just because, like, I literally just made it today, and I haven't had time to render it. So I just thought I'd show you in studio what the two look like. But what I'll do is I'll show you them individually as well. So this one here is Loki's jet ski. It's heavily inspired by Asgard. It's got the horns, and I also tried to include the Tesseract. Is it the Tesseract? Oh god, I'm going to hate myself if I get that wrong. In the jet boosters, I guess, for the jet ski. It's a very simple, like, internal sort of looking build, because I wasn't sure if I should include a seat or if I was happy with just sort of a seat cover style of thing. And then, yeah, his is just very simple and not fun, because, you know, like, yes, he's a practical Joker and he's a chaotic sort of being. However, I thought that maybe I'd just keep it simple with his, as it's the first design I've ever done. I'm not very good at this, to be honest. There's so many talented artists on BrickLink who you should definitely go and support, because some of them are absolutely fantastic. But yeah, so this is the one that I came up for Loki. And then Mobius's, I put more time into. I sort of tried to keep a TVA theme for him, because I still feel like, you know, like, he's this really square guy, but he just wants to live that lifestyle of having a jet ski. So I tried my best to include the colour scheme, even though it's a really hard colour scheme to do. I was going to include beige instead of the, like, black, but I just think the black sort of suits it better. And the biscuit, I'm not really happy with it. Like, I think it could be better, but, like, I don't know how to make it better yet. So I just thought I would explain that. I'm not great with this, you know, I need to work on this, but I would love to in the future do lots of different builds in this, as well as in real life. And then maybe do a time lapse or something if I get good at it. But this took me a lot of time, especially this tow cable. Like, I did so many different designs for it. I tried to do a Technic style tow cable, didn't really work. Tried to use bars I think it was, a couple bars. It didn't really work as well. So I just came down with the most simple solution that I could come up with, which was this, even though it's a bit thick for a tow cable. And I know that there are some better solutions for it. I'm just not very good at it, I should say. And then, yeah, Mobius Jetski is just really simple. It's based off the Loki one. Just the colour scheme's different and we're missing the horns. So what I'll do is I'll move on to the minifigures and we can have a look at that. Okay, so these are the minifigures that I came up with for this set. I was going to go with like a beach vibe for them, but I just thought like it's still the TVA, so I still want it to be like the show, you know, like how they have to wear their suits at work. They're very Fallout looking, but I added orange TVA shorts because I feel like, you know, like they still need to be wearing board shorts whilst on the jet ski. So yes, they're wearing nice tuxedos. I wasn't sure how to do Mobius's tie, so I ended up running with a belt buckle and leaving it tucked in, even though it probably should be a bit different compared to Loki's one. But I think overall I would be happy if I received these as my minifigures. They're just a weird, funny, in my opinion, funny kind of take on the minifigures. It'd be a good what if style set, I reckon, but it's not obviously the most amazing set in the world. I think it was about 60 parts for the Mobius jet ski and maybe 30 for the Loki one. So look, they're not the most detailed set. I'm still learning, but I just wanted to share this with you guys because I had a lot of fun, and I really like a lot of the Marvel stuff that's out at the moment. But hey, if you guys like have any tutorial videos or anything that you think I should watch to help my skills, even though they're not great, that'd be fantastic. Like, I enjoy doing this and I enjoy learning. So I hope I have entertained you guys, and I hope I've created something that's a bit weird and different. Maybe there's other ones I haven't actually seen. There's actually some guy who's doing Loki-inspired sets, and his work is fantastic. I'm nothing compared to some of the people out there. But, you know, I had fun doing it. I just thought, you know, maybe I'd show off in a video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.